Hi, my name is Harlee Kraft, and due to the current conditions of our world, Daysha, Lucy, and I decided that because we can't be in the same state, we were going to discuss our own experiences with different organizations with the same kind of mission. My organization that I worked with is called the Homeless Feed. The Homeless Feed, their mission is to, by step, person by person, reach and share the gospel and make sure that they feel loved and supported and worthy of the life that they live. Back in 2012, my parents were approached by church leaders and asking them if they were interested in running a ministry for homeless people in a neighboring city that struggles a lot with drugs and homelessness and gangs. My parents decided that this was going to be a ministry that the whole family would be involved in, me and my 3 younger brothers included. And so our first actual homeless feed was on Easter of 2012. And we had people in the streets of this city, spreading the word and walking alongside these people. And so the Wednesday before Easter, we got together. A whole bunch of donations were coming to our door. We had people volunteering left and right. We had people volunteering to help my mom cook and bake the food. My dad was preparing a sermon, and I was preparing the music and the worship ceremonies and stuff like that. But that Easter, we saw so much rain, it was ridiculous. But we still went out after church. We packed up my mom's big car and we headed out there with all of the volunteers. There were probably 30 or 40 of us, and it was pouring down rain. And we had people who were there earlier who were setting up tents and setting up the tables to make sure that they weren't going to be drenched, so we could put the food on the table and we could put the donations on the tables. About 60 homeless people came. And my dad ran the sermon, and he sat down with the people and spoke with them. And I was able to pull out my keyboard and worship with these people. And my mom was feeding them, and we had people offering their stuff, offering their donations. And I just remember my eyes being opened to this experience during this experience, because I never needed or wanted for anything growing up. My parents were able to give me what I wanted or what I needed, and I was seeing kids my age and younger excited about getting socks and shoes. And so this experience really opened my eyes, and I love that my parents still continue on with it. Thank you.
Hello. So the organization that I chose to get involved in was called the Hunger Project. And the Hunger Project is a global nonprofit organization that carries out its mission of ending hunger in Africa, South Asia, and Latin America. However, because we really aren't able to go and be involved in such organizations because of the virus that's been going on lately, I took it upon myself to make lunches for the homeless that are here in my community and feed them, because I'm not able to go to places like Africa or South Asia and contribute to the world hunger there. And I also went online and found ways that I could donate to this organization. And I feel the reason I picked this was because their mission statement was very strong, and it states, "Our vision is a world where every woman, man, and child leads a healthy, fulfilling life of self-reliance and dignity. Our mission is to end hunger and poverty by pioneering sustainable grassroots, women-centered strategies and advocating for their widespread adoption in countries throughout the world." I feel like the fact that they said women-centered strategies makes a lot, because I feel like in the world we live in, it's really controlled by males a lot of the time. And the fact that they're really wanting to focus just on females and like female power is very empowering to me, because I am a female. And I really feel like even though they are looking at like 3 specific countries in general, I feel like they're talking about the whole world and how we all need to help the whole world. And that's why I felt like I could just make lunches for the homeless and go out and feed them, because and it's very hot in Colorado right now. I'm from Colorado. The weather's been very hot. I'm sure they're out there sweating, so water doing anything I can to help them. That's how I got involved with the Hunger Project.
So the organization that I decided to be a part of is WHEAT. It is a local organization here in Phoenix, Arizona, which stands for World Hunger Education Advocacy and Training. And their mission statement is to educate, advocate, engage, and empower individuals to take action against hunger and poverty by creating it as a source and resource for other people to get involved in and help out by taking action to reach its goal. I loved being a part of this organization because I didn't really have to be um, in a setting where I was really interacting with like other individuals. Considering the pandemic, I was able to create care packages similar to Daysha. Since we are all living in like separate states right now, I was able to create these care packages for the homeless and be able to give them out like on my way to work. It was something that's very accessible and makes a really big impact. It includes toothbrushes, snacks, waters, and whenever I'm at a stop or I can see someone on the side, I'm able to pull over and give them out to one another. So I really like being involved in this because, as I was saying, it's very accessible and it's a project that I can carry on throughout the future and get more people involved. It has been really successful, especially like right now, as Deja was saying, she's in Colorado where it's really hot, and here in Arizona, it's just as hot as well. So being able to help out during this time of need and during a crisis, it has made a great impact, and it's definitely something that I want to continue to carry out. I think overall the group has been very successful in choosing projects that can make a big impact and are easy to overcome and to give out to other people. It doesn't take a lot of effort or planning. It is something that was very simple to do and was able to bring the community together and bring a big impact and see really great